Disclaimer: all the credit goes to the real owner. I didn't own any photo, video, and music. Only storyline is my own imagination. English is not my first language. I am really sorry for my grammatical mistakes and spelling. Please forgive me.
Scream until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Hi, I am Choi Wine, a girl who plays multiple roles in life, just like any other girl or woman. I am a daughter to a mother who played the role of a father and mother. I love painting, is my passion, and lucky me, painting is my profession. I am fortunate enough to never wish to take a day off from work. My dream is to have my own art galleries. Art is a very powerful tool to express yourself, and art gallery is every artist's dream. I was preoccupied with my work and I didn't realize that I had not even had my lunch yet. I decided to put away my work from a bit quickly and just go and grab a bite. As I come out, I spotted this restaurant across the road. Wow, a new restaurant in town, I thought. I was hungry and wanted to grab something quickly. As I entered the gate, I saw a place which gave warmth and comfort. I thought, well, let's try the food. As I sat, I looked around to find someone to take my order. To my surprise, there was no one around. I was little furious and was about to walk out when I saw a girl walking towards me. She greeted me and directed me to order my food on the table. I quickly placed the order and waited for the food. Once the food arrived, it tasted so good that I decided to have lunch there from then onwards. I would sit every afternoon at this restaurant. At a particular table, I preferred to have lunch all by myself so I could have some me time, a peaceful time. The owner of the restaurant was someone the staff of the restaurant addressed as TH. According to them, he was the most humble and charming person. I had never met him so far, but had heard about him. I was at the art gallery. It was 11 in the morning. Not many art lovers were at the gallery. I was hungry. I had missed my breakfast since I had woken up pretty late. I wanted to grab something before I started with my work. A quick bite was what I needed to get started. I decided to cross the road and walk up to the restaurant. I was looking forward to a quick breakfast and then suddenly I spotted the man himself. I saw Taehyung walking towards me. I was at the library for a renewal. I was standing at the counter. I saw a boy next to me. We both looked at each other. We smile at each other, and I know there was something special about this person. Something different. A nice, warm, fuzzy feeling. I instantly felt secure around this guy. So worried, right? He was a stranger, but I felt good.
Feel to breathe when you're dead.
I met different people every day, but the warmth I felt being around this guy was unbelievable. His smile was blissful, which can't be described in words. I was at the library as I had to visit London the coming month for a seminar, so I need a book. It was just another day for me, with lot of things in mind. Until I saw this beautiful girl for the first time, I know I couldn't ignore the feeling any longer. I couldn't stop myself from falling in love. I wished I could just speak to her once. My heart was beating so fast and loud that she could have heard it if she had been standing close to me. I just kept looking at her from the corner of my eyes. I know it was stupid, but how on earth could I avoid looking at her? Oh Lord, please give me a chance to have a word with her, I wished. My wish was granted within no time, and she came closer to me. I could feel the world go upside down when I got the chance to speak to her. I didn't miss the chance. I asked her if she wanted to go first. She answered me but was so soft spoken that I barely heard her. I wanted to know her name, so I didn't mind asking her right away. She was sweet enough to tell me, "Hi, I'm Wine." "What a beautiful name you have got, Wine. I'm King Taehyung." She smiled and said, "Pleasure meeting you." I was eager to get Wine's number when we were leaving the library. My heart wanted her to be with me for some more time, but I didn't know what to do about it. After complete my work, I was waiting for a cab outside the library. The cab driver called up to get the exact location. I was explaining it to him, but he was unable to understand me. Young happened to walk past me. He stopped to check if I was alright. I said about my cab driver. He asked if he may try. I agreed and passed the phone. I was glad to hear that the driver had got the location. I thanked Taehyung for his help as I got into the cab. We both wanted to talk to each other. In fact, I just wished he had asked me for my number. But unfortunately, he didn't. I was not able to concentrate on anything because I was only thinking about Taehyung. I logged in social media and looked for Taehyung. I found him on Instagram and sent a friend request as my restless heart and mind both was waiting for him. Less than 5 seconds later, I saw a notification. Taehyung accepted my request. My joy had no bounds. I literally jumped on my bed, smiling in glory. I headed back to my house with Wine in mind. It had been 1 hour since the time I came back from the library. All I wished was to get her phone number, and I saw a notification from Wine right at the very moment. I didn't think twice and followed her back on Instagram. I sent her a message as well. Happy to contact. Thanks for the help at library. Wine sent a message back. I was glad I was able to do. Wine was thinking about Taehyung, not sure what to do say more. She fell asleep and there Taehyung waiting for her message. And since that day, they both contact with each other. They even exchanged their number also, not knowing they fell in love with each other. Wow, you? What are you doing here? Did you follow me here? Straight from my dream? Taehyung said as they both shared a laugh. What would you like for breakfast today? Are you the owner of this beautiful place? Wayne said jokefully. We both sat on the table and ordered our food. After some time, one of the waitresses walked up with the order. He looked at Taehyung and greeted him. Good morning, sir. Taehyung responds well. I thought maybe they greeted everyone in the same way. Since I was very hungry, I dug into the food. I looked around for the manager but could not find him. Taehyung looked at me and said, What do you want? I wanted to thank and give a big hug to the chef for making such amazing food. Why not walk in the restaurant and say a personal thank you? That's great idea, I said and stood up. As I walked in, I saw all of them greeting Taehyung. He looked me to what later I got to know that his personal kitchen. I wondered how he was familiar with this place. But there is no one, so as I was about to leave the restaurant, I saw the manager walking towards Taehyung. He stopped and said, Sorry sir, but you have a call from London regarding a seminar. Taehyung saw a list of questions floating in my eyes. He looked the manager to go back and said he would join him in a few minutes. Taehyung looked into my eyes and said, I own the restaurant. I wanted to tell you, but when I saw your excitement, I just wanted to observe you. Little things matter to me, much to you. No wonder this place has a song on loop, sir. I smiled. Please do visit the place every day. It would be my privilege. As I was walking out, I turned back and said, Bye, love. I couldn't help smiling. I was happy yet nervous. I didn't turn back to see his reaction. I just wanted to run. Within a fraction of a second, I felt his breath on my neck. And before I could react, he hugged me. It was the best feeling of my life. It was Thursday evening. It had been a long day at the art gallery. I decided to walk up as soon as possible so I could go home and spend time with mom. I decided to get something from the restaurant. I walked Taehyung's restaurant. While the food was getting ready, I decided to play a prank on Taehyung. I walked up to Taehyung with a serious face and said, I need to talk to you. He became serious and I could see that he was nervous, so I immediately said, Let's go. As we entered the kitchen, he said, What happened, Wayne? What did you want to talk about? Please tell me, before the rush of thought troubled me. I am worried. I looked at the frown on his face and said, I just wanted to play a little prank on you, nothing else. Are you serious? Of course. He just walked away, leaving me behind to think if I had gone a step too far. I was about to walk to my love and say that I was sorry when Taehyung suddenly held me from behind. The blood rushing through my veins would beat the speed of bullet train. He came closer and said, I made something for you today. I'm sorry, Taehyung. I didn't mean to spoil your mood. Excuse me. I just want to get to cheer for both of us. Wayne, I love you for what you are and how you are. Isn't it strange, Taehyung? that we never proposed to each other at all. We have been calling each other with different names and we care about each other so much. He held my hand and said, Ryan, we have loved each other from the day one. We dreamed of being the perfect lovers with all our imperfection. We are completed the day we met. You are like the perfect story of movie of my life from the day we met. I looked into his eyes. He said, I promise every single day I will be the way I am today. I didn't know what to say next, so I let my eyes speak. There was love and sincerity in his word. We had a good time with each other, and I didn't realize I had spent a good 3 hours with him. We also shared our very first kiss in his kitchen. Well, I had always imagined a romantic moment with my loved one, but didn't know it would be so perfect. Romance is not limited to being physical with each other. It is the time you crosses with each other and those little ordinary yet memorable moments that leave an imprint on you forever.